refreshing, but you can let me know if you can see it. If you can't see it, I have a laptop here that I'm testing and I'm refreshing and it's not coming up. Okay. So ladies are hopping over to Facebook. All right. See if I can fix this here. All right. So hopefully a lot of you are on Facebook now. Let me know. Oh, I'm coming through YouTube now. Okay. All right. I'm going to refresh. Okay. YouTube is working. I am refreshing my computer. Yay! Okay. Thank you, ladies. All right. So go to your desired platform, YouTube or Facebook. Hey, ladies, that's how it goes. I have no control over that, right? My streaming software had a big update, and I've been testing it for a couple of weeks now, and I thought it would be ready today. They have, well, it's a long story and I won't go into it, but needless to say, thank you. I'm glad it's working. Thank you that you are still here and you haven't left because of frustration. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Lois. All right. Wonderful. The comments should be coming up, hopefully. Everything else is working. Good evening, Glory, Copper. Hello. Hello, Marcia. How are you, Marcia? All right. Cassie is here. Awesome. And Wilda. Hello, Wilda. She had it on the calendar. Wonderful. All right. Okay. I can watch on Facebook, but cannot comment. All right. Hello, Elaine. Wonderful. So glad you're here. And Lois is here. Wonderful. Maggie, hello and welcome. Benita, yes. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sharon is new, everyone. Give Sharon a warm welcome. Sharon, so glad that you're here. Fantastic. Hello, Lorraine. Hello. All right. Did I miss anyone? Barbara. Hello. All right, ladies. I think I said hello to everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. But technology, you get a little flustered on this end when things are not working the way they're supposed to work. All right. Let me scroll back down to the bottom. Somebody else joined. Is Teresa here? Terry? Oh, there goes Teresa Green. Wonderful. All right. Well, ladies, how was the last 2 weeks? How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. If you saw the title, it's talking about free motion quilting success path. What is that? Let me know in the chat. What do you consider where you are right now in your journey? What was the last successful thing that you've done in free motion quilting that was like, whoo, this is a win? I've learned something. Or what is the next step? What is the next step in your personal journey, your path, that you would consider a success? So there's always something that we have succeeded at, that we have learned and conquered, and there's always the next step. What is the next step, or where are you right now where you just had a major breakthrough, a change in your free motion quilting. And every win counts. It doesn't matter. Maybe you got a new free motion foot. That's a win. Maybe you got a new tool that's going to help you, like gloves. It could be that you finally made time to practice. You took 15 minutes, you stole 15 minutes, you said, I'm going to sleep less and I'm going to get up early or go to bed late because I'm going to practice. Let me know what has been a success for you. Ooh, Glory. Yes, buying a machine with a bigger throat space. That is success. Oh, Marcia, being with Dina, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Terry, all right. Swirls and circles. Fantastic. Awesome. Ladies, take notes of what others are saying about what is a win for them on their personal journey. Okay. Rochelle says, I always feel like I win when I complete a project. That is a win. Awesome. Yes. Okay, awesome. Yes, what else? Sharon says, I took the day to read and watch your videos. All right. It was relaxing and I took lots of notes. Yes, awesome. Fantastic, Sharon. I'm excited for you. Everyone, Sharon just joined and enrolled in the alphabet design course. So congratulate her on taking this next step in her success path. She has committed to improve her free motion quilting by taking this course and helping her improve her skills. So that is a big win. Awesome. Copper says more ruler quilting would be a success. Awesome. Making time to create. Making time. Marcia, that is such a good point. Everything in our lives we have to make time for. Time to eat, time to sleep, time to play, time to work, time. And there's so many things that eat up our time. We have to be purposeful about our time. And I'm the first to admit that sometimes I will waste time. Yep, I will waste time on this person right here. How many are with me? You're wasting time on that phone. Yes, indeed. More quilting, less politics. Awesome. Lois says, not really free motion, but I've been practicing with that is free motion, Lois. Free motion with rulers. It's just guided free motion, but I'm happy for you. You said that you were going to do that. You were going to practice that specific template, and I'm glad that you are working with it and getting more comfortable. So that is a win. Fantastic. Maggie says, yes, love completing quilts. I would like to be able to do quilt as you go more routinely to finish more quilts. All right, that's another goal. That's your next win. Okay. So tonight, I have a couple of things on the agenda. I want to share some news with you. And one new thing is, I go live on Amazon. Some of you may or may not know, but I always like to share with you what were the latest things that I shared on Amazon. So I'll show that to you right now. I talked about this tablet case that I made and how I did the weaving. It's with paper, it's Craftex. Some of you ladies know I love Craftex, and I showed on Amazon Live how I did the weaving of these two Craftex papers, a gray and a denim. And I showed step by step how I did the weaving. It's really easy to do. So you can weave with fabric, you can weave with paper. It doesn't have to be Craftex. So if you're interested in learning how to weave fabric to create something, this is a quick, easy tutorial. You just have fun with it, right? practice with paper first, and then you move on to fabric. And what else? Here we go. I talked about hand stitching. Now, I was with a group this week, and they asked what's the thing that I don't enjoy or I don't like the most in quilting, and that's anything that has to do with hand sewing. And that's still true. However, sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do in order to progress in our journey and our desire to learn more things and to create different accents in our quilts. So this is one that I haven't touched in a couple of years, so you know why, but it is sashiko hand stitching. So I talked about that, how you can get a pre-printed panel and you can learn how to do the beautiful sashiko hand stitching. And I have yet to finish that piece. It's still just a sample to demo. I've only done one so far. But if you like hand stitching and you haven't tried sashiko, take a look at that. And then lastly, I talked about some of the storage that I use. I talked about the quilting storage that I use for tools, for projects, and this is all in the latest Amazon Live. So you can go, Copper put the link in the chat on YouTube, and the link is right here below. If you're on Facebook, you just type that in the URL and it will take you right there. All right, so that is Amazon. What else is on? Oh, Copper, that's very sweet of you to say. Okay, the next new item is, I've been talking about QuiltCon. QuiltCon, is the yearly quilt show by the Modern Quilt Guild. And they just released for members, they opened the registration door on was it Tuesday, I think it was? It was the 16th, whatever day that was, but it was the 16th. I'm teaching 6 ruler quilting classes at QuiltCon in 2023, next year, February. And the first day, 4 classes sold out. They're full. They're on a wait list now. The 2 remaining classes, one has 3 spots left and one has 9 spots. And that was yesterday. So I don't know what has happened today. So if you're going to be in the Atlanta area, QuiltCon 2023 is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, and you want to take a ruler quilting class with me, grab one of those spots before they're gone. I was pleasantly surprised and happy that the class is sold out. I can't wait to teach the ladies ruler quilting. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. Thank you, Glory. Yes, thank you so much. All right. So that is the news, what's happening with me with teaching and where you can find me if you want to learn different things. And I always love to share, as you know, right? So we started off by talking about the success path, what you consider a success. And I got permission from Catherine. She's usually with us. Sometimes she can and sometimes she can't. She's in Australia, and she was one of the first ladies to sign up for the alphabet design course last year. So it's been a full year. And she recently handed in an assignment. And if you're in the alphabet course and you haven't handed in an assignment, you are missing out. You're missing out on me being able to help you in your stages of growth. I want to be able to see what you're doing, offer you tips and suggestions on how to get the next win. Okay, so don't forget to hand in your assignments. It doesn't matter what you do. I think I got assignments from Faye Lynn. She's not here tonight, is she? She's usually here. Tina's in high demand. Thank you, Copper. Yes, Rochelle, I'm excited. I can't wait. Yeah. So She handed in, she has been faithful to hand in assignments for every aspect of the alphabet design course. And I've given input, she's tried other things, and she has given me permission to allow you to see her incremental growth from a year ago till today, a whole year. And I'm going to share that in photos. So we can start there with a show and share with Catherine's amazing journey, her success path, right? We each have our own individual path. And it's important to mark those milestones. And this is a milestone for Catherine. She was determined to learn. She applied, she did the work. The only way it's going to happen is if we do the work, right? And so she's doing the work. So I thought we could play a game, and we haven't played this in a long time, and that would be Pictionary, or we can do show and share. Let me know in the chat. Show and share first, or Pictionary. Which one? Copper says show and share. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Show and share. That's one vote so far. Let me know. I'm excited to share Catherine's journey. If you are in the alphabet design course and you haven't made time, remember you have to make the time. We have to give up something in order to do something that we want to do. We always are making this exchange with our time. Sharon says show and share. Wilda says show and share. Okay, awesome. We have to make an exchange with our time. When we invest in our growth as a quilter, it pays dividends. So Catherine's growth in this last year is paying dividends. She has been practicing and doing the lessons. All right. I knew you would both show and share. I knew you ladies are like, show me the quilts. Show me the quilts instead of show me the money, huh? All right, so here we go. This is one of Catherine's first assignments that she submitted. So this is her success path, and it's incremental. Any skill that we want to learn is not going to happen overnight. And it's the same with quilting, whether it's free motion quilting, any kind of machine quilting, piecing. And Catherine has taken the time so that she can grow and develop her skills. Not just to free motion. The goal isn't just to do free motion, it's to do it creatively, to be able to design, to be able to come up with designs to fill your quilts with a particular design that you love. Remember, we all have our own path. So this is one of her first assignments. And remember, since it is an alphabet design course, can you guess what letters she used for this design? Let us know in the chat. As we look at the designs, guess what letters she is using to create these designs. So here's the first one. And she's doing exactly what the course says, is to take like a fat quarter and cut it into 4 pieces. And so you have small pieces that become samples that you can save, the ones that you like, you save them, and they become a reference that you can keep by your machine as you practice and you like a design. You are building a library of designs. The letter C, yes, she has 2 letters in this design. The letter C is there for sure. There's one more letter in this. She's combined 2 letters in this design. And this is an edge to edge. So she now has a 2-letter based design that is her edge to edge design. This is not one of the designs that's in the course. That's part of the course. You learn each individual letter and then you start to combine them to create your own designs. You become a designer. Yes, Maggie, C and E. You got it, Cassie. Yes, C and E. Awesome. All right, so next, Here's another one. She has gone through and did rows mimicking one shape and changing and varying that scale, the width and the height of one letter, width and height. And then she's also changed and did some echoing with that one letter. What letter is that she is using to change the width and the height, and she's also echoing? One letter with all these designs. Isn't that amazing? Fantastic. Ladies, you can do it too. Know that Catherine has also gone through the course and has practiced paper and pen, whiteboard, whatever is her method of practicing. You find out what works for you, and then you stitch on a quilt sandwich. Yes, it's beautiful. Marsha, you can do it, and I can't wait for you to do it. You ladies guessed it. The letter V. Yes, Wilda. Lois. Look how many variations. Once you start down that path, and this is what Catherine said. She said that this course reawakened her desire. She was doing free motion quilting, but she was kind of at a point where she wanted to expand her library. And using the alphabet design has opened her eyes. Now when she's looking at free motion quilting designs anywhere, she's seeing, can I do that design based on a letter? Yes, exactly. She's making the time and she's making it her own. Exactly. Exactly. So let's look at the next one. Here we go. Look at that. So after a while, as you work those stitch paths out, you are going to begin to expand. This is one of the designs that are in the course that I show you how to do, but still you can replicate any designs and then expand on it. I'm there to help inspire you to get you started to become your own free motion quilting designer. You're going to build your own library. Isn't that wonderful? I love these lines. Yep, you. And then you're going to find what shapes, what characters you naturally are drawn to. Ones that you feel comfortable with, the ones that you really like. That's what I love about this course, that it's expanding you. Hey, Jazzy, welcome. So glad you're here. Yeah, that is nice, Cassie. I like it too. Okay, and next, look at this one, ladies. And notice the scale of the designs. Every single design that you make, you can change the scale. You can make the design small around an applique. You can make it big to fill the whole quilt edge to edge. And so you want to practice that. So not only are you practicing the different stitching paths and then the design, you are going to practice a design on a scale level. Yes. Yes. I love this one too. It's just texture, texture, texture. And then as you start to think about your quilts in terms of what story you want to tell, you're going to think about those letters and say, well, how can I use those letters to create grass or to create something that's in the storyline of your quilt, whether it's flowers, grass, or a bell, or anything. Thank you, Copper. Changing the scale. And you're going to see more where she has done that. I showed you a little bit of that before. But what letter do you ladies see here? I am just so excited for Catherine and her journey. Remember, we are showing samples from what she has been practicing over the last year. And notice, I hope you're noticing the incremental growth. And that's what's important. Love the texture. Yes, me too. Love the texture. What letter do you see here? And it could be a couple of different letters. A lot of times I like to use a letter, change its shape just a little bit, then connect it with a line that's either straight or curved. That's what Catherine has done here. She's taken one letter, she's stitched it in multiple directions, and she's connecting that letter with straight lines. That's another technique. Yep, W or M, exactly. And then you just change the height of it, and you can vary the points in the W or the letter M, and that's what she's done. And she's added straight lines. Yep, ladies, you got it. All right, you ready for the next one? Are you ladies getting it? Are you seeing what is happening here with Catherine and how she's growing? I'm just so thrilled and excited. See, I've seen the whole journey already, so you're seeing it slowly. I'm just slowly sharing it with you. We have a few more to go through. Here's the next one. Look at that, ladies. Is that awesome? I love this sample. I love this sample. Take a look at each one of these. If you are doing free motion quilting and you're doing a meander or a stippling, you are doing a good thing because you're going to improve your stitch length. But in between each meander, you can add a character, a letter, either with a straight line or a curve. And you see she has two examples, one with curves and one with straight lines in between each of those characters. Yes. It is so beautiful. I love it. And now she's done these designs on a small scale. They can be done on a large scale. So she has created background filler for applique, like I mentioned before. She's created a design for edge to edge, for negative space, and all of these designs can be stretched out just like this and create a very straight line right down the quilt. And it doesn't have to be exactly vertical or horizontal. It could be on the diagonal, right? It is fantastic. Great job. So I love these. Beautiful. And I want to point out again, I can't emphasize this enough. She is practicing. Look at this compared to the first one. She practiced, right? And then the letter C and E, it was good. She did her W's, right? She did the letter U. She has O's and D's, box letters, as well as curvy letters. She's taken one design. Look at the O's where it has a curvy and straight on one side and then curvy line on the bottom row. Fantastic. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All four designs are creative, yes. And these are designs that I show you in the course. She has specifically watched the video and she has repeated the designs and she's put them on fabric. Yep. I show you how to stitch these out because first you're learning the stitching path. And then once you learn those and you graduate, you're going to start to connect them with curvy lines and straight lines. And so there's videos on that. All right, you ready for the next one? Ready for the next one? Love seeing Catherine's journey. Yes, I'm so excited. Yes, yes, yes. Here's the next one. Let's take a look. Here's a close up. Here's a close up of one of those curvy designs with a couple of letters. What letters? What letters? I consider the curvy line the letter S. And when I'm thinking letters, my hands say, "Oh, she wants the letter S." My hand movement, "Oh, she wants the letter O." That's the connection. That's why I'm asking what letters, because as you're thinking, you're saying to your hands, make the letter S. Of course, you're not saying out loud. Maybe in the beginning you're practicing, but when we're writing our name, we know what letters we're writing. Yes. So this is another one. I think the um not the O's, in between that, it almost looks like coffee beans because it's a dark fabric. It reminds me of coffee beans. Does that remind you of coffee beans, ladies? And that is one of those happy accidents. When you start to practice and combine these characters and you work on it, you are going to create new designs. You're going to say, "Oh, that looks like a coffee bean. Oh, that looks like grass." And then you create that for your storehouse of designs. So that when you're doing an art quilt or it's a theme based quilt, you have a reference for a particular type of design. That looks like coffee beans to me. Yeah, the leaf is, I think it's a take on one of the designs that you can echo with either two D's, a D back to back, or a portion of a letter S, just the one curve of the letter S. Coffee. Marcia says, "I love coffee." All right, who's going to go get me a coffee? I want, let's see, chai latte instead of coffee, or how about the coffee with 1% and light on the sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. All right, so next, here's another example. So in the course, you're not only going to do edge-to-edge designs, you are going to do row-based designs. You're going to try and do rows, which you can do in borders, you can do in sashings, row-based designs. Who is Catherine? Is she online? Jazzy, no, I don't think she's here. Catherine is here sometimes. She's in Australia. She's not always here. But she knew that I was going to be live today, and the time difference, I forget what time it is there now. I think it's either early morning, tomorrow morning. Yes, congratulations. I would agree. Hello, Teresa. So glad you're here. Yes, I would agree. So look at these variations. All right, ladies, let us know, what letters do you see in the chat? What I also love, have you noticed that Catherine has started to add echoing to her designs? She's not only using the letters, but now she's doing echoes. And now she's expanding and making bows. I love that she's experimenting with echoes and thinking about specific items that she can make, like a bow or a flower with different letters. This is, I think, a fantastic example of that. And also, when you take the class, don't try and skip over the stitching path. You can choose one or two letters to begin with. Of course, don't try to do them all because you can't. Choose one or two letters, ones that come natural. Start with those. And that will help you create a design path. You learn the stitching path, then you learn the patterns, and then you learn how to scale the pattern, how to do a border pattern with that same letter, then you learn how to do an edge-to-edge design. That's with just one letter, and then you take the next letter. Yes, well done is correct, Elaine. Yes. Yay, Catherine. Yes. I love that she is expanding, and part of the course is learning how to stitch continuously. So that's why it's important to do the whiteboard, because as you begin to do this, you are going to get the design bug. And in order to figure out how can I do this design that I like based on these letter combinations continuously without breaking thread? Is it possible? What is the stitching path? Do I need to backtrack over previous stitches in order to make it continuous? That's part of the process. And this is what Catherine is doing. She is showing us here that she is learning how to do continuous designs and even echo continuously. So I love it. All right. We are almost near the end. Here's the next one. Look at this, ladies. This was the first time that she's gone through the course. A lot of ladies are going through the course multiple times, and that's the idea. You really don't finish, because as you, and the reason why I say you don't finish is because you're going to grow. Each time you go through the course, you're going to see it differently. I think, Rochelle, you said that. You catch something new the second time. And then when Rochelle went through the third time, she caught something new again. So you're going to continue to grow and develop as you go through the course. Catherine is fearless. Sharon, yes, isn't that beautiful? It is. It is. And because she's doing the work, ladies, free motion quilting is not drive through. You can't drive up to the window and see me pop out the window and say, what's your order, ma'am? And you say to me, I want a finished quilt that I can do myself, but I don't want to spend the time doing it. So can you do it for me? It doesn't work that way. Drive through free motion quilting. It doesn't. Ladies, we need to practice, right? And speaking of practice, I want to share something with you. Yes, Elaine, it's beautiful. Catherine's quilting is next level. Yes, you said it, Copper, and that's because she's doing the work. It pays off. It pays off dividends. And I want to share a little funny video with you. You want to see a funny video? Let me know. Last time I shared a funny video. Yes, so many congratulations. It's true. All right, a bucket list. I like that, Marsha. Good. Awesome, awesome. So here we go. We're going to, let me go back first here. I'm just going to pause for a moment. Before I show you this little video, and Copper says yes, she wants to see the funny video. I want you to tell me in the chat what prevents you from practicing and how you're going to overcome that. What are you going to do so that you can go next level? Whatever that is. And that's why this is not, the title of this is not, free motion quilting, the success path, or it is success path, because we each have our own path. What are you going to do on your path so that you can practice, so that you can go to the next level? What is stopping you? Do you need some guidance? Do you need this alphabet course? Do you need to be in a community like this and share your wins and share your challenges? Let us know. Her laziness. Elaine. Time and family obligations. Yes, that is true. We do go through seasons. We go through seasons when we can devote more time, and other seasons where we can devote some time, and others when we can devote no time. So, those seasons where you can devote some time, take advantage of those seasons because you know the seasons are going to come when you can't. All right? Time. Need to carve out time. I'm sure many of you ladies have taken some kind of course in college about time management, and they tell us to, record your day. What do you do every day? So that you can see, or a week, where there is time. What time during the day am I wasting time that can be used for something else? And it may not be to use for quilting, it may be to use for something else. Distractions. Yes, that happens too. Distractions, need to carve out time. And ladies, I'm there with you. I struggle. You heard the last time I was here that I haven't done any sewing or quilting in months because I'm so busy with my website and teaching and learning and all these different things. But I recognize that as a season, that the season won't be forever, that I can get back to sewing and quilting. But this season, I had to concentrate on developing new skills and different skills. All right, so I want to now share that video with you. Here we go. Hello, it's me again. It's time for another Soul Sister chat. And guess what? I gave in, girlfriend. I am practicing. You see that? That's me on my whiteboard. I'm practicing the letter S. I'm doing what Geraldine said. I'm using what I know. I'm using the letter S to make flames. This girl is on fire. That's right. I'm going to conquer free motion quilting. I'm going to win at free motion quilting because I'm going to practice. That's right. Geraldine said, practice on paper and pen or whiteboard, then go to a quilt sandwich. I'm going to do that before I go to a quilt. Now, I know some of you are saying, I don't want to do all that practicing. I just want to get to the quilt. But let me tell you, I've been there. I've done that. It ain't worth it. I don't want you to bring out the Mr. Ripper. You need to practice, girlfriend. Just get with the program. Practice what you know. And I started with the letter S. I'm taking Geraldine's advice. And I am using my ABCs. Not just for quilting, but for my smarts. All right. Hopefully you could hear the sound on that. You would have told me if you couldn't, but yeah. I hope that little funny video was going to help you to practice when you don't want to practice. And our good friend who's not here tonight, Mr. Ripper. Yes. Who is friends with Mr. Ripper? Yeah. Mr. Ripper. Hey everyone, there goes my sister Penny. She is with us. Hello, sister. Yes, practice is the key, Teresa. So true. Better listen to Geraldine, says Cassie. I'm listening. I like Mr. Ripper. He's our friend, but it's not a friend that you always want to work with, right? It's all right for him to hang out by the sewing machine, just in case. But you don't always want to collaborate with Mr. Ripper. Yes, Glory. Yep. Mr. Ripper's always around, Sharon. Awesome. Okay, so let's get back to Catherine. This is the last few that I will share with you. Actually, it's the last one. And the last one that I'm going to show you is the one she had just submitted this week. And that's what prompted me because I look at this last one and I see the progress. It's just amazing. Let me go back to the first one. Okay, I'm going to go backwards here. Okay, I'm going backwards, right? We're going to go all the way to the first one. This is the first one. Now, I know she's had many others, right? But this was a year ago. A year ago. Now I want to show you what she submitted not just a week ago. I don't know when she finished it, but she submitted it, and when I looked at it, I was like, wow, I have to share this with the ladies on Fridays. Those who are struggling, those who aren't practicing, those who have kind of forgotten that they're in the course, that you can have this same kind of progress. Okay, drum roll. In the chat, give me a drum roll. Let me know if you're ready to see Catherine's latest practice piece. Drum roll, please. Let me hear those drum rolls. I'm just really excited about it. I just have to say it. I am. And I can't wait to do this for all of you that are in the course. If you do the work, I'm going to showcase you right here on Quilt Conversations Live, just like I've done with Catherine. You will get a showcase. Yes. All right. Catherine, I forget if she has, I think she has both a domestic machine and a sit down. I have to ask her. I don't recall. I don't think she has a long arm on a frame. I think she has a sit down long arm, which still means that she moves the fabric. Okay, so I'm getting drum rolls. All right, awesome. Drum rolls. Drum rolls from my sister. Awesome. Drum rolls. Awesome. All right, here we go. Here it is. Look at this, ladies. Look, look. Just take it all in. This is a year of practice. Now, Catherine hasn't been practicing every single day. She's been practicing as often as she could. Drum roll. Ladies, take a look. Yes, Sharon. Amazing, isn't it? Yes, Rochelle. Yes, awesome, Teresa. Yep, she's a star. It's beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Glory's like, wow. Uh-huh. Yes. And this is all from doing the stitch pass, during the practice, putting different letter combinations together, practicing and practicing. Yes, and developing her own style. Catherine is developing her own style. That's another reason why I love this alphabet design course, because you can develop your own style. Yes, you can mimic and practice the designs that I have put in the course, but eventually you're going to do what Catherine has done. She is putting together her own style. Yes, Maggie, that's right. It's very nice. Yes. It shows, Lois, her progress. Yes. Amazing progress. And this can be you too. Yes, Glory. Still blinking at the quality of the work. Yes. Wilda says it's incredible. So, ladies, you have the same reaction. When I saw that assignment come through, I was like, wow. I'm kind of like a proud mama. I'm like excited. It's like, wow. Yes. Leaps and bounds. And that is part of it. That is true, Catherine. I mean, Copper, exponential. As you're doing it, you are going to have very incremental growth. But as you develop those skills, you're going to employ those skills to the next level. Because the first thing is to learn the skills. And as you acquire it, now you know it, you're going to say, okay, I know what I can do. I know I can add this letter and that letter. Oh, let me try this. Let me try that. I'm going to make this one bigger, this one small. I'm going to do different things. Yeah. Yeah. So ladies, fantastic, right? That was a good show and share. That was a success path. That was Catherine's success path. And she's going to continue. She's going to continue to grow as a free motion quilter because this is just the beginning. And you ladies can do the same thing. Raise your hand. Let me know. Can you do the same thing? Can you do it? Now remember, Catherine's path is not yours. My path is not yours. We each have our own individual path. You just have to take the next step in your path when you can. Be purposeful about what your next step is. Getting a machine capable of free motion quilting, getting the right machine quilting needles, getting the tools that are going to make it easier for you to work. If you're on a long arm, one of my favorite tools is the TOA bobbin uh, gauge. It helps you test the bobbin tension for a long arm. Whatever the tool is that's going to help you win at free motion quilting, is going to lead you on that success path. If that's what you need to get that tool. And sometimes that tool is coaching. Sometimes the tool is a class, a workshop, a course, a quilting community where you can be encouraged. Do what you need to do so that you can just quilt your projects with your skills, your designs, and enjoy the process. It doesn't have to be and shouldn't be a struggle, right? In the beginning, when we're learning, yes, there are challenges, but those challenges only are going to make you stronger and a better quilter. All right, Lois says thumbs up. Such inspiration. Awesome. You are welcome, Glory. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Marsha. You are just my personal cheerleader. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Oh, thank you, Copper. Awesome. Oh, Elaine. Again, you're so sweet. Dina, are we your babies? If you want to be. You don't have to be my babies. You could be my sisters, my quilting sisters, my sew sisters. Yeah, I'm just glad to be able to share what I love with you and to help you grow. You have to commit to it and do it at your own pace. And I love to encourage you to do it at your pace. All right. So it is already 8 o'clock, but I think I promised you that we would do Pictionary. Do you want to do that? Are you ready to finish for the night, or just want to have a little fun with a quick couple of rounds of Pictionary? And you can see how bad of a drawer I am. Let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we can say Pictionary for another time. Sharon, you're correct. It is helpful to see what others have done and to know that there is a journey, a process, and that we can grow. Sometimes we don't see it when we're in the middle of the struggle, of the challenge, of the difficulties, of the learning process, but embrace the learning process. When we look back, just like we've looked back at Catherine's year, we see that growth. Awesome, Rochelle. I'm so glad. And Rochelle just reminded me that I'm going to do something very special with the ladies that are in the alphabet design course. The ladies who are working hard and getting the results, like Catherine, and Rochelle is one of those ladies. Rochelle is in the course and she has agreed to be the first student spotlight. She's going to get her own dedicated page on my website showcasing her work. She's also already completed some questions and interview, and I'm going to share those responses on her dedicated page so that when you go to my website and you want to be inspired and say, well, what course can I take, or how can I learn, or has someone else taken the course, you can see Rochelle's journey, how she has used this course over and over again, and here are her results. So thank you, Rochelle. And I'm going to have that ready by the next time we meet. And we're going to see Rochelle's spotlight. Yes. Rochelle, thank you. Yes. Don't be shy. Rochelle is going to have her own student page on my website to spotlight her amazing journey in free motion quilting. And I am thankful that she's willing to do that. Thank you, Rochelle. And so you can be inspired and press on. Each of us need a source of inspiration, and I think we can provide that all for each other. Right? I think you would agree. All right, so Sharon says, yes, let's do more. Pictionary says copper. All right, so I'm going to switch to the overhead camera. Let's do that. All right, here's my whiteboard. And I'm using an automatic word generator, and it's on easy. So here's the first one. All right. So there is the first one for Pictionary. Maybe I need to draw a little bit bigger. That's kind of tiny. That's the first one. Let us know in the chat. What did I draw? Yes. Lorraine, I don't know if I'm going to go to the expo. I haven't even thought about it. I've been so busy with other things. Not eyebrows. Nope, not eyebrows. Wide-eyed? No, not wide-eyed. It's simpler than that. You're close. Cassie is correct. It's eyes. Eyes. That's what it is. Eyes. All right. Hello. There goes my brother, Arrington. As a reminder, ladies, you know that Quilt Conversations Live is sponsored by AJS Investigations, and that is my brother Arrington. That is his business out in Houston, Texas. He is a investigator. He investigates for law firms and individuals, any investigative work. He is a retired police officer and a U.S. veteran. And he now works in his own business, helping law firms and individuals with investigative work. So, Houston, Texas. Thank you, brother. So glad you're here. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. All right, so here is the next one. Oh boy, this is one's going to be hard. Uh, all right, hopefully you can get what that is. Cassie, you were just in Houston. Awesome. Houston is a popular place. There are lots of people in Houston, Texas. Oh, all right, Sharon, you got it. Bunk beds. Awesome. Awesome. Bunk beds. Yes. Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Awesome. Wow, I'm surprised. I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, here's another one. I think I can do this one. All right. Does that look like? All right, all right. Light bulb. Yes, light bulb. Light bulb. Awesome. All right. Light bulb. All right. Couple more. Couple more, ladies. All right. This one I think you should be able to get. Uh-oh. I don't know. AB. Yes, Lorraine. Awesome. Yes. Copper. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Got it. You ladies are good. Stairs. All right, Jazzy, you got it too. Stairs. That was stairs. All right, here's another one. All right, there's another one there. Yes, make me quilt the pictures. Hopefully you can see that. I need to get some new whiteboard markers. These are drying out. A jar. Got it. Yes, a jar. Wilda. Awesome. Jazzy. Not a sock. Well, it could be a sock. Yes, yes, yes. All right. A jar. All right, let's see. Okay, here's the next one. Let me see if this red will work a little bit better. All right, I think that might work a little bit better. Okay, that looks weird. I'm looking at it. Hopefully you get it. Salt shaker, no. Dress, no. Elephant, no. Copper, yes. A banana. Yes, banana. Banana, yes. Got it. Awesome. Boy, you ladies are good. I look at it and I think, okay, that looks weird. There's no way that they're going to get it. Okay. All right. Oops. Well, I'm using my cell phone for my overhead camera, and what do you know? It says, update your carrier in the middle of Pictionary. Do you like that? So that is an indication to me that we need to end this live session. Update your carrier. All right, ladies, it's been a fun time, and I've enjoyed my time with you as always. Thank you for another fabulous date night. And if you are new, I'm so glad you're here. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed our session. Watch the replay. Tell your friends. Don't keep this a secret. Tell your friends who want to be encouraged in machine quilting to join us the first and third Friday of the month. Put it on your calendar. The first Friday and the third Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ladies, if you want a t-shirt, your own date night, it comes in 4 colors. Copper can put the link in the chat, and if you're on Facebook, you have to let me know if you want a link to the t-shirts. I will put it in the chat before after I sign off, because I can put it in the chat on Facebook. Sharon, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Yes. Awesome. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yep. My phone too. Yes, Lorraine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Have a wonderful couple of weeks, ladies. I can't believe we're nearing the end of summer. I'll see you in September. Have a wonderful week, and don't forget to do what? To make the time. If you're able, if you're in a season where you have time to practice, take advantage of it, because we will always be in a season when we can't. So practice, practice, practice. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Marcia. Cassie says, I'm motivated. Fantastic. And if you are new and you haven't been here before, but in the bottom of the description box here on YouTube, you can get links to the tools, the courses, anything that I talk about in terms of tools or the courses, the t-shirts, everything is in the description box below. And always ask a question. And if you're watching the replay, I'm so glad you made it to the end. Ask a question. All the comments on YouTube are curated to make sure that the space remains safe. And speaking of safe, everyone, please thank Copper, our moderator extraordinaire. She is always here to help us when she can be here to keep the comment area on YouTube safe. So thank you, Copper. Thank you for dropping the links to the resources. All right, I'm going to sign off, everyone. See you next time for another Quilt Conversations Live.